Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. In this video I started completely new in AdoptMe just to see how far I can get with my inventory in just a few months. Even on the first day I already made a lot of progress, I think, for myself. And the first thing I did when I logged on is I made a kind of cute avatar that I like to look at and like to run around with because I cannot deal with the bacon heads. And then I immediately started getting a pet, like working on my egg. And already a spoiler, I hatched a dog, which I'm really happy about. I think every time I made a new account, I just hatch dogs. So I'm kind of attached to them. And yeah, most of this video is me just grinding for those free eggs or just standing around trying to get some bucks as a child and with my pet. So I cut out a bunch of this video just so you guys already know what's like kind of going on here. And I also grind AFK on this channel, yeah, sure, on this account. Maybe when I'm editing, like right now, I'm on this account on my second monitor, just standing AFK, doing a job in AdoptMe to get some bucks, just so I don't have to record all of that. And yeah. Then I started to kind of do my profile to let people know what I have and when I joined, so they kind of get an idea if it's worth trading me. Like right now it's definitely not, and I can't even trade because I only have a dog. Like you can't trade away the last pet, which is pretty good that AdoptMe put that in because, you know, it kind of makes sense too. And throughout this video I'll kind of decorate or redo the house a little in hopes I can trade it, which did not happen yet, but I think the end product is pretty cool. You will see it kind of at the end of the video because I cut it out while I was decorating it, because it's just not as interesting while looking at me, you know, just trying to decorate a house. And every now and then I update my profile with kind of things that I want. The final product is not in this video because I recorded today too. So I will switch out the wish list a little bit every now and then because I'm just so indecisive of what pet I want on this account and what could kind of be realistic. But yeah, then I immediately went back on grinding for bugs, pets, and kind of also like the guide thing because you get a lot of good stuff from that. I think like RGB boxes and a bunch of star tags, which is so good, and a bunch of bugs too. So yeah. Then I looked at 3 people's houses, which was kind of not worth it, just to get that free Aztec egg, which was also not worth it, little spoiler. But yeah. And after looking at the last house, I finally finished all the tasks to get the free egg, which is kind of cool that AdoptMe added that. It's really good for beginners too. And after a while I decided to use the free 2x aging that AdoptMe also added and just get going with the guide stuff, you know, finish all the guide points or, you know, things you have to do to get some stuff. And I also cut all of that out because it's just not interesting me dressing my pet up, you know, showing you how this game works. I think all of you know how this game works by now. So I just did that. And yeah, if you see my bugs switching around every now and then, it's either because I was grinding a lot and then went back to building the house. So if you get confused on why my bugs switch to a lot and then way down again, it's because I'm kind of decorating the house a lot and every now and then buying some eggs, but most of the time I'll show you except one time. But you will see in the inventory anyway what I get or what I hatch out of it. So yeah, just so you guys don't get confused on that. And guys, I apologize if you hear my washing machine in the background. I'm sorry for that, ignore it. And then I kind of noticed, like, after, well, an hour almost or something like that, I did not have my trading license yet, so I immediately went working on that, which was so easy to get. I still don't understand how people fall for those scams that AdoptMe shows, for example, because they're so obvious. But, you know, I'm not judging anyone if they got scammed before. I've got scammed before because when I joined, yeah, spin the wheel was a big thing. So yes, I fell for that, so we're gonna ignore that. But it was just a Python. You know, I don't care for that. And then finally, after some time, I fully aged up the dog, which was also, I think, a task from the guide thing. So I think I got a free egg, like a starter egg from there. Yes, I did, which was also so cool because yes, give me free stuff. I'm down for free stuff all the time. You know, if I don't have to buy it, I'm fine with it. Like, grinding for bucks is one of the most annoying things I have to do in this game. Not aging up pets or something. I'd rather make a mega legendary just with one pet equipped and no age up potions or whatever, rather than grind bucks, because I just cannot be asked with it. But I hatched a mouse out of the start deck, which was pretty good, because a mouse is still more in demand than an ant, I think. So I also got working on the Aztec egg, because I still had the 2 times aging going, so I kind of had to hurry up with, you know, using the fully 15 minutes of it. And every now and then I looked back to the Sneak Weasel and Magpie, because I started playing on this account on the last day they were available. And little spoiler, I'll go for the Magpies, mainly because I think they're more in demand than the Weasels. What I did not realize after I bought it, that the Magpie is just an uncommon and the Weasel is a rare. So I kind of made a mistake there, because neon rare pets, for example, get better offers or are easier to trade than neon commons and uncommons. So that was my first mistake that I did. But other than that, I just went back to aging up all of the pets that I have, like putting all the random pets that I have in the pet pen so I can age them up to full ground, because maybe I will need a full ground mouse every now and then, who knows. And in between the boring times I just get back to decorating the house, so just so I can trade it soon enough. And then finally the first Aztec egg is about to hatch. And yes guys, as everyone does, I hatched a Tego, because who doesn't? And after a while I decided to get my dog out to grind for some age-up potions and switch to a baby to grind for more bucks, because I'm in desperate need of them, as you can tell. So that's what I mainly did throughout this whole first day video, or throughout the whole day, or the first few days that I played already. So I will just cut all of this out so it's not too boring for you guys. Then after some time I got bored too and decided to buy a cracked egg, also because the guide was like telling me to buy a cracked egg, because who the hell doesn't want a cracked egg? I don't. But yeah, nothing interesting hatched out of the cracked egg, sadly, which was to be expected, obviously. But, you know, and as I said, I hatched a donkey, which is not the worst, but also not the best. You know, I could still hatch an ant or something, or a camel. Like, the hate I have for camels, this needs to be studied. But I also always update. The sooner I get a new pet, I put it in my profile, because maybe someone's looking for them and decides, yeah, I will give you a bat dragon for their donkey, which will not happen. But after I hatched the other starter egg, I got a cat, which is pretty cool. And I traded for something good. And after I did all the guide stuff with the petware thing, I got another starter egg, which was so good. And I went to hatch that. And yeah, guys, nothing too interesting is hatching out of those eggs, because everyone knows what you get out of them. And once it was time to hatch, I hatched... What did I hatch? Yeah, an ant. Okay, I kind of forgot. And then I finally aged up my dog to level 1 and got an age-up potion, which I was in desperate need of. And it took way too long for my liking, because god damn it. And if you see random stuff appear in my inventory, it's because I get a lot of free stuff from the guide, as I mentioned. And here was me opening a little gift and the petware gift. And yeah, I did not hatch anything good out of it, because I'm a starter. You know, why would AdoptMe give good stuff to a starter? But anyways, just so you guys don't get confused, I also got some sticker packs that I opened throughout this video, but I didn't show because I cut it out. So don't get confused on that, guys. I just get free stuff from the guide every now and then and open it. Either I film it or not, but just to explain what's happening in my inventory, what's happening throughout the video. What did I... Oh, yeah, I calculated how many bucks I need for a neon muskrat or a neon magpie. Once I saw how many bucks I need for what pair, I decided to go for the neon magpie. And that's what was my goal for this first day, actually, what kind of escalated a little. And then I got my very first trade request. My mistake was offering 2 uncommons for you, because I thought the Baconacre was an uncommon, which was not. It's common, so I'm kind of glad they told me to add and made me decline for that. Because later on, I kind of realized, wait, hold on. It's a common. Why would I give 2 uncommons for that? Then someone wanted to offer for my cat and just put in the most random stuff ever. When I asked for backpack requests, they declined, which I really do not like. Like, please, what do you have to hide? So I just declined that one. Because I don't get it. You will see how greedy some people are for some pets throughout this video. Especially, like, the most shocking thing was the Tego trade. You will see soon enough. Like, guys, please don't be greedy. Someone will overpay eventually. And then my dog had a crash out giving me the second AdoptMe potion. Don't know what happened to him there, but it was kind of fun to see. And then after some grinding, I managed to get all the magpies that I need for a neon. And then I immediately start working on that. I put all of the free magpies in the pet pen to age them up, because I took a little break throughout this video because I played for over 6 hours straight. So don't come at me. And here was me back after my break to age up the magpies, because sometimes I just need a break. I can't look at AdoptMe that long, even though I love it with my whole heart. But I think everyone feels that way, especially when you have to grind on a new account. It gets pretty boring after some time. And then I got a trade request from the person like 3 times already, and now they put in an and, which I had no offer for, and I just declined and locked the house because they kept coming into my house, which I do not like. Like, please go away and leave me alone if I decline your offer the first time. You know, no need to be like annoying with trades. You know, I don't want your and if I don't have an offer for it, or all the other stuff you show me. Like, you know, please kind of think before you trade someone, you know. That's like my advice for you guys. Then someone wanted to offer for my dog, and I was like, hell yeah, give me that poodle and Tego, because I could maybe make them neon, because the preppies are kind of onto the poodle every now and then, so I kind of hope they can make a mega poodle soon, because they tend to get good offers. And then I got another trade request from that person that just showed me all of that, which I had no offer for, but I tried to offer for the Tego and just add in an ant and a donkey, but they declined. Or I declined, but I'm saying, because they wanted ads for a Tego. Like, it's a Tego. What? I give them out free on my main account. Like, what do you mean ad? I'm already giving 2 pets for them. Like, that was the most shocking thing ever. And after a while I got another trade request. And what was happening there? Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm looking at the footage every now and then while I'm doing the voiceover. But they offered for all of the magpies that I have, like 3 of them, which was kind of weird, like, And they just offered that pet from the ads I get that I just hate, and it was like, oh, I would definitely not trade my hard-earned magpies for that thing. Because I think this is one of the most hated pets too in the ads I get, isn't it? Like, the only good stuff from the Aztec egg are the once and the water possum. And I was like, what? But anyway, then I decided to buy a muskrat after God knows how often running past them and thinking, yeah, should I buy one, should I not buy one? But I had all the magpies that I needed, so I did not kind of desperately need all the bugs. So I decided to go for a muskrat just so I have another pet that I can trade. And after some time, I finally managed to age up the magpie, and that was only the first one. And I will just skip throughout this whole video through me just standing AFK, and I will just, guys, I'm sorry if that annoys you, but I will just see you once all the magpies are aged up, then we can finally make our very first neon in this account. And then I used the age up potion to age up the last magpie, because I was so lazy to actually work to age up the last one, and I just used an age up potion. But hey, we can finally make our first neon on this account on day 1 too, just because I told myself, well, grind for once in your life, and I was like, yeah, okay. And there we go, I got an RGB box, which was pretty cool. And we finally made our first neon, and it's an uncommon and not a common. I also have to mention that. And I'm just so happy I actually did it, because it just helps a lot with upgrading your inventory if you have a bunch of neons. Even if they're low tier, But especially if they're like a newer pet, and once they're gone, people might offer for them because they realized, well, kind of still need a neon magpie, so I might look for one. You know, do you get my vision here? Do you get what I'm saying, guys? And then someone wanted to offer for my Tego, and what they offered was like, yes. They offered a chocolate Labrador, and it was like, hell yeah, I would definitely do that trade. I was kind of scared they would decline because it took a little while, but they accepted, and we got the first pet that is not currently obtainable for us. If I would have VIP, yes, I could easily get one, but I cannot. So that was kind of good for my inventory. And then I got pretty bored and decided to buy another Aztec egg just to see what I would hatch out of it. And that's mainly the other thing that I did throughout this video, because I finished my neon. But yeah, then it was time to hatch the Aztec egg. Oh my god, guys, I hatched an Onza. I was so lucky because this is the most desired pet out of the Aztec egg. And I was just so glad I hatched an Onza. I got a lot of like offers for it throughout the few days that I've played already, but none was really like, oh yeah, I would do that. And then I got another Aztec egg because, as I said, I'm pretty bored and all I did was grinding for bugs. And the thing that I hatched out of the Aztec egg, guys, if you watch a few of my videos on this channel, you know damn well what pet I cannot look at anymore at the Aztec egg. Mainly because I hatched like 20 out of them from a crystal egg. And yeah, if you know the video, you know what I hatched. If you don't, well, I cannot pronounce it, but I hatched that orange thing. Like that one. I cannot pronounce it, so I'm not just gonna say orange thing. And after some time I also decided to buy another cracked egg, because I didn't really know what I wanted to make neon the next, or when the next few pets would come out, because while I was playing this, the next update was the new pet bar and gift update, so there was like no new pets, so I just thought, well, maybe try for ants, because I hatched an ant out of it. And then someone was looking at it, and I was on the hunt for ants, because I did not have a section for looking for ants, you know. But this trade was crazy. It's just a unicorn sticker and I got an ant for it. I don't know how much value the sticker has, because I don't care for the stickers. Like, if you want the sticker and you give me one of my looking fors, like, hell yeah, have the sticker, I don't care. But thankfully I had, or got another egg, and then someone offered for my cat, which was pretty cool, because I got the last ant that I needed for it. And yeah, some people might think, why the hell would you trade your cat for an ant? But guys, it's just one cat. And I got like the last ant that I need to make a neon. So it's kind of a win for me, because a neon ant is worth more than a normal cat. Do you guys know what I mean? But then I like cut out half the recording of it just because I didn't do anything. Nothing interesting happened while I was aging up the ant, so I just cut all of that out. I know I say this a lot, but I just don't want you guys to think I'm like, you know, how do I say it, cheating on this account, which I'm not. Like, why would I? And then guys, finally I aged up the last ant that I needed to make the neon, and this took way too long, because as I mentioned, I played for over 6 hours on this account in one day with like an hour break every now and then. So this was kind of challenging for me, because it did not do well for my brain to play that game that long at my big age. But I think I did pretty well for day one, making 2 neons and getting a good amount of random pets that I can trade. So I'm kind of proud of myself for doing that. And guys, this end was like the last straw for me, and I decided to leave it for today. And I'm kind of proud of myself, you know, like making 2 neons, getting all those random pets that you see. And this is my inventory after day 1 for playing for a little bit over 6 hours, which was kind of hard for me. But yeah guys, for the end of the video I decided to buy a royal egg, which was a big mistake because I hatched a camo out of it. So I will just leave it there and end the video. Guys, if you want to see more of this series, let me know in the comments, because I really enjoyed it and I'm already like 4 days ahead. And it's getting much better. So guys, I really hope you enjoyed day 1 of my inventory transformation, and I will see you soon guys in the next part. Bye bye!